let them work on something real quick.
Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Check 1, check 2. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Okay, live from Southeast High School in Bradenton, Florida, SCTV, Southeast High School Sports presents Southeast Seminole Basketball. Tonight, Southeast Lady Seminoles take on IMG. The Noles are currently 6-1 overall with a district record of 1-0. We have a great affair tonight with the national team from IMG. IMG, a national powerhouse on the sports scene, basketball, football, golf. All of the pros train there over off seasons, and they are here testing their mettle against our local powerhouse, the Southeast Seminoles, in Coach Brian Alexander's first year. He is assisted by Janine Ward. We're watching inside. That is number 23, Sierra Christian from IMG with the easy lay-in. Not a lot of defense, looking for the holes. This is their second time playing. That's a nice take. Nice take by number 1, Makira Patton. Makira Patton goes all the way in, plays through the contact. Makira is a senior, also a transfer student into Southeast. Coach is very high on her and her basketball IQ. Hand down, man down. That is an open shot just inside the three-point line. So number 1 Tony Alexi for IMG. Got nobody underneath rebounding. Tony gets the rebound after knocking down a long two. In a quick shot early in the possession. Going inside, there's a little bit of a height mismatch. Dropping down to play defense, and there we go. We are pushing it. Periana bringing the ball up the court, looking at our options. Decides to slow it up and call one of the sets. Ball swing around. In and out, touches the rim twice. Not afraid of the moment is Makira Patton. Great defense in the backcourt, and we've got a travel. Talking to the coach from IMG, it is an international affair. You're going to see players from all over the world. They've got players from Singapore, players from Australia on the court right now, and they are out here enjoying their opportunity to get the American experience against one of Florida's traditional powerhouses, the Southeast Lady Seminoles. Dribbling the ball is Makira trying to find an opening. There's a seam, nice Euro step, in and out, tipped on the rebound and controlled by the IMG. IMG pushes ahead. They're looking to get into their early offense. Quickly moving the ball from the top to the wing, trying to take advantage of any open opportunities. Clearing the ball with much success. It's number 5, Charmaine Murray. Charmaine Murray is the team's leading rebounder. She comes in. Kara passes it in, looks for a cutter. Looks like she was moving just a little slow, but Charmaine was able to get there. We've got number 5 for IMG, Nicola Hudson. She controls a lot of the action up top. They're trying to drop in, and that's a foul that could go either way. Looks like they were trying to get ahead of the action that's happening down low. You've got some of the players a little taller than what we may used to see. These girls at IMG are long, and they come in from a storied basketball program, but earlier this season the Seminoles played them, and they're actually responsible for the first loss, and for most of that game the Lady Seminoles were in charge of the contest. Did not rebound. 2 points. There is a 4-point lead now, 6-2 in favor of the guests. Haven't scored since that opening layup by Makira Patton. Looking to reset the offense. They're extending their zone out. Got a 3-2 with an extension. They're looking for you to shoot. Makira goes in, grabs the rebound after the pass from Charmaine Murray. Charmaine looks a little winded early. She's contesting a lot of shots and doing her best to make sure that her team doesn't get taken advantage of inside. You got to think at this point, is Coach Alexander going to call the timeout to try and rally the troops? They're playing a little bit of a matchup zone. 3-2 extending it. They are looking to cut down those driving lanes from the Seminoles. Southeast is trying to find any option. They're bringing 2 to the corner. And ball comes over to me. Ball swung over into the corner. Early timeout, as we were thinking. That's going to happen right now. Coach not happy with what he sees, but he's got an opportunity to really right the ship. You got to think when you're coming in and playing against a national powerhouse team, they're coming in and all they do is play basketball over there. So our young ladies have to be ready mentally for the challenge. One thing that Coach Janine Ward and I were talking about earlier before the game started, need to make sure that in the huddle, coach is adjusting where his starters are, letting them know that you've already taken a good shot from them. You're only 6 points down. 8-2 as we come back in favor of the guests. Coach Alexander explains that the game, the only blemish on their record, happened in the last 5 minutes of the game. So, is this a continuation, or are we going to be able to get back to what the Lady Seminoles did to get that success early? Jump in the passing lane, get it on the floor, scrapping for the ball. And Referee jumps in and calls a jump ball. It's going in favor of IMG. But you got to like the defensive awareness and the willingness to get on the ball. Looks like we're jumping in front of passes. Coach is not allowing them to get posted up. Now you got to look around and see who's open. Take advantage of those opportunities. That's a three-point shot, wide open, in and out. Rebound by Kira. She does not back up. She goes right back in. Charmaine, rebound, up, and it's out. So that's a foul by number 1, Tony Alexi for IMG. It's a shooting foul. Charmaine Murray's going up for 2. Charmaine, being a 5'9" senior, very active. Coach Alexander high on her rebounding ability and her basketball IQ. She knocks down the first one with a nice shooter's roll. Lines up this second shot after a couple of bounces, puts it up, and we've got an air ball, automatic turnover. 8-3 is the score. Had an opportunity to get 2. Moment was a little bigger. Looking at number 2, dribbling the ball, defensive pressure, gets that turnover. Looking for the Seminoles to capitalize on this. Everybody on IMG has gotten back trying to neutralize the fast break ability and some of the open court opportunities that happen. Nice take. She's in there getting her own rebound. Periana's fighting in the trees. And another jump ball. No, we got the pass stolen. Resetting. Jump shot. Off. She looked like she was trying to go to the bank. Unfortunately, the bank was closed. Stepping up and playing hard defense. That's what you like. If you turn that ball over, you want to get back into the mix. And that's one thing about this team. Their defensive identity is where they lay. 10-3, another 2-point shot. Going inside untouched is Makira. And she is forcing the action to get herself to the foul line. Makira Patton. Number 1 for the Southeast Seminoles. She is a transfer out of St. Pete, Shorecrest. Coach is very excited about what she brings to the program. Number 1, you have a mature player that you can bring right into the starting lineup. She gets the shooter's touch and the shooter's roll. She is the leading scorer for the Seminoles, who actually score by committee. She makes both of those foul shots and forces IMG to a timeout. IMG calls a timeout just to look at some of the options that they haven't seen as easy of a pathway to the basket as they did earlier in the game. They do hold a 5-point advantage over the Seminoles early in the first half of the game. We've got 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in this quarter. Want to make sure that everybody understands this game is brought to you by SCTV. Make sure you keep up with all of SCTV's broadcasts and updates by following us on social media and on our website. Visit our Facebook page at facebook.com/SEHS Television for links to all of our live broadcasts and updates on the program. We're also on Instagram at SCHS Television, and there you can find more behind-the-scenes footage from our students and our program director. Our website is sctv.news, and you can find all of our broadcasts and check on what our students are doing. Be sure to follow us and make sure that you subscribe and like the YouTube channel. Back to the action. Each team's been forced to take a timeout to try to stop the momentum of the other team. We've got a couple of great things happening with Southeast. They've weathered the storm and now are looking to take advantage. We still haven't seen them with the ability to open the game up. They're extending out into their man-to-man coverage. Not looking to switch, fronting everything in the post. IMG does have an advantage with taller players, but Southeast is trying to use their speed and their tenacity on the floor. This is a jump ball, and there is a reward. It is going the Seminoles' way. That's number 4, Samaya Brooks. Samaya Brooks, she's in 11th grade. She is playing point and 2 guard. Looking at Makira, number 1, Makira Patton. She's consistently looking for lanes to attack. And that ball touches the top apparatus, which allows the other team possession. They're getting good shots, getting good looks, uncontested, not really forcing anything, just not going down. You need to get that first 3 before the basket looks comfortable. Right now, with the zone that IMG is playing, it's a little hard to get into the lane the way that we have been. But coach's strategy of fronting everybody on the post is good. We've got a fast break opportunity. Periana passes, dishes off. It was a great pass, but just a little short by Charmaine Murray. You love the unselfish play, though. Great defense, another turnover. Patton's taking it herself and turns the ball over, a little overzealous. Those are the opportunities that these ladies have got to make the most of. When you are looking at a deficit in your house, you want to be able to push, get some open shots, and unfortunately, the fast break game has not come into fruition yet. But defensively, they are very active and playing the passing lane with gusto. Again, putting their hands on tip balls, passing. Number 1, that's Tony Alexi. Tony Alexi taking the ball strong. Tony Alexi is typically, if she was in this program, she'd be a forward, but she's playing a lot of perimeter and a lot of guard for IMG. It's a little wrinkle that you normally won't see in the high school level, but it's going to be very, very good for this level of competition this early in the season. This is your second time playing a nationally ranked team. You have an opportunity to stick with them when it comes time to getting to Lakeland. Should make it easy in Coach Brian Alexander's first year. Coach Brian Alexander and Janine Ward, both graduates of Southeast High School, both had an opportunity to see very good success in their respective programs, and they were both starting point guards here. So you've got 2 point guards on the bench taking over for Hall of Fame Coach John Harder. We were playing on Coach John Harder's court. He retired after an illustrious career last year. Was very thankful to be here to do his last game. Number 3 takes the shot in and out again. It's touching the top of the apparatus, which automatically turns that ball over. We're going to find a way to get that ball in the hole. IMG is giving us the 3-point shot. We just have not been able to connect yet. IMG is up 12-5, 7-point advantage. But with our defense, if we can just get a couple of shots to go in, same thing, touches the top of the apparatus. Now we get the ball back. You got to think 23 seconds left. Is Coach Alexander going to try and get a 2 for 1? Or is he going to be comfortable just getting another basket and stopping them? We've got Charmaine Murray coming out, and inside is number 21, Jasmine Hamilton. Jasmine Hamilton is in for the first time. Coach going to the bench, trying to save fouls and get a little bit of a break for one of his workhorses down low. Periana's looking inside. She's rushing, hits the deck, no foul. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1, and defense saves another point from going on there. You got to be happy at this point of the game. 3 ball has not gone in, and with that being the case, Coach Alexander has a chance to really pull this one. We're looking at a 7-point deficit for the Lady Seminoles. Lady Seminoles are 6-1 on the season, 6-1 on the season, trying to avenge that only loss. That first loss came against IMG just a couple of weeks ago. I want to make sure that everybody remembers. We talked about all the great things that SCTV is doing, but make sure you keep up with all of SCTV's broadcasts and updates by following us on social media and on our website. Visit our Facebook page at facebook.com/SEH Television for links to all of our live broadcasts and updates on the program. We're also on Instagram at SCHS Television, And there you can find some more behind-the-scenes footage from our students and our program director. Our website is sctv.news, and you can find all of our broadcasts and check on what our students are doing. Be sure you follow us. Make sure that you subscribe and like to this, our YouTube channel. Getting back into this game, second quarter, 8-minute quarters here for Florida high school basketball. Ladies are looking to find a way to open this game up and speed it up, play to their strength. While they are smaller than IMG, their athleticism and their speed should be a determining factor. Going to the basket with no stoppage was number 1, Tony Alexi. Tony Alexi's put most of the points on for IMG. We've got number 4, Samira Brooks. She was just able to go in untouched and hit a nice runner in the lane, keeping us down 7-14. Looked like she was going to trip, but stayed in the game. That's what you love. You play good defense, and you're still able to have an opportunity to keep yourself and keep your team in the play. We had an open layup just missed by number 23, Kimani Freeman. We're looking to see if there's going to be a spark that will open up the fast break capabilities of Southeast. Okay, we've got a foul call on the floor. That was a great opportunity to make up for one of the few misses from Tony Alexi. Tony Alexi has been short of stellar right now, getting what she needs inside and outside. Coach is going back to the bench and bringing in another one of his starters, number 1, Makaria Patton, sending Brooks to the bench. Makaria is going to start running the point a little bit and starting some of the action. Ball gets back up to her. She is consistently looking for pull-up lanes. Pass over to the wing, and we finally got a three-pointer to go. Periano cuts this lead down to 6. Comes in, plays strong defense. Ball tipped out. Referee looks, and it is going the way of the Southeast Seminoles. Southeast Seminoles looking to get 2 in a row. Cut the lead down to 6. 16-10 in favor of IMG. Back-to-back three-point shots. One made, one missed. Looked like it was happening from the same spot. IMG is looking to attack on the inside. They start everything on the outside. They've got great guard play. That hop step translates into a travel. She is looking to get a little bit of an advantage, but your hesitation has to come with the ball on the ground. You can't carry it. You've got a quick in and out. Periano passes the ball to the outside. Jump shot up and rebound by Charmaine. She is hustling and fighting for the ball. We get a do-over. Let's see. Periano in and out. Looked like it was good. Periano Union's one of the best three-point shooters on the team. Coach is looking for something to stick right now. 16-10, crossover. Looks like they got away with the travel. Driving the ball inside. And we've got a foul. We got a foul as she pushed off on the way down. Subs coming. This is a great opportunity for the Seminoles to step up as number 1, the leading scorer for IMG, Tony Alexi. She has 2 fouls. Periano looking inside, lets it go. Getting down, she's trying to follow a shot. She's trying to touch it with the hand, touch it with the foot. The fact that she was down there scrapping, referee rewards her with the ball out underneath. And that's reversed. He called it a kickball instead of the foul. So we've got to be able to take advantage of some of these mixed cues. Defense up top, man-to-man, a staple here for the Seminoles. Stop on a dime, Gang rebounding. Periana comes up with it. Box out behind Periana and Charmaine. We've got a pass ahead. Full length of the court. Right in the basket. Kayla McDuffie, number 3, able to get the fast break started. This is more like it for Southeast Seminoles basketball. Using your athleticism. You may not have the size. It's a huge pick, not called out, and uncontested layup. Hesitation. Goes in for the shot. Ball is called out on the floor. We got a foul on the floor. Kayla McDuffie. She looked like she wanted to attack the basket and get it back after being bumped to the ground. As a guard, you always got to have your head on a swivel. And as a big, you got to be able to call out and help your guards. Ball's back up top. Periana Humans gives a nice pass. Number 23, Shorts. Got to follow our rebounds. Kayla had a beeline on it. Would have had the first one. Unfortunately, ball goes back to IMG. They're staying with that 6-point lead. Both coaches, Janine Ward and Brian Alexander, are imploring Southeast to stay wide with defense, getting their hands up. It works. We got a pass ahead again. Unselfish basketball, pass back, but it was a travel by Freeman. Kamani Freeman is going to be coming out. We've got number 4, Samaya Brooks, coming back in. You like the way they were unselfish. A lot of times, younger players, they'll go and take the ball themselves. There was actually 2 passes on that fast break, which you've got to appreciate. Little pressure on the ball, back into the man-to-man. And somebody was asleep as number 11, Julia Sexy, was able to step in and get an uncontested layup. Got to think there was a little breakdown on communication. These jump shots are not falling. You have to find a way to get to the basket. Nothing has been easy for the Seminoles, but you got to like the fact that you're only down 8 right now. Score is 20-12 in favor of IMG. And we've got a 3-second call. Number 23 in the lane a little longer than needed. Number 23, Sierra Christian. Love the fact that Southeast has an opportunity to play against the national team for IMG. Again, typically you don't see that happening. Local high school teams playing the national team. So that tells you, number 1, where Southeast stands. Not just reputation, but also in what they've been able to accomplish last couple of years. That was an excellent look underneath. Went past 2 players and made it inside. But Samaya Brooks was unable to complete the layup. She felt like there was a little contact on there. And you got to like the scrappiness that comes from the Seminoles. Seminoles are really a bunch that goes after the ball. That's what you want. You want 1 or 2 dogs on your team that aren't afraid to get in the mix, and Southeast has several. Adding to the lead, number 5, Nicola Hudson. Nicola Hudson, one of the starters for this IMG team. She was able to knock down that first foul shot after being fouled in an attempt of a layup. 21-12, and she knocks down the second one. So we've got a double-digit lead, 10-point lead with 2 minutes and 55 seconds left in the half. We want to see what openings we'll get as a Seminole. Ball is called on the floor. Periana is going to the foul line. That foul is on the floor. It looked like it could have been contested, and it could have been a 3-point opportunity. Missed the foul shot, missed an opportunity to get to the foul line and was not able to get the run of the drop as Periana Humans. Number 23 giving a bevy of moves, couple of rebounds above, and now we're back on it. Periana looks to attack. She sees the lane, Euro steps, but they're a little long there. See a little frustration happening, for Humans. That happens when you don't see the ball go in the hole. Looks like coach is going to give her a break, bringing in number 11. Number 11, Zamiria Haven. It's our first time seeing Zamiria today. Looks like they're going to be trying to go down and take advantage. Number 23 is the definite height advantage. They gave some fake motion for the post and were able to kick it back out for a perimeter shot. Samaria in for the runner. That's the way to make a splash. Get yourself involved in the contest. Two of your starters sitting on the bench for Coach Alexander. Long three-shot missed. Now we've got Zamiria back in, keeping her hands active. Samaya Brooks pushing ahead. Unselfish pass, but you would think you need a little more zip on it to get it through. They are playing good defense and getting in the passing lane. We're just not getting enough shots to fall. That action is designed to get a free look. IMG is also missing several opportunities, but being bigger, they are keeping their balls alive and getting 2 to 3 shots on the basket before we get control of it. We got to look at an opportunity to break down that defense, and that counts. Being patient, getting into the paint, 1 foot in the paint, worked out well for Samaya Brooks. Samaya Brooks is now going to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. That basket has not been kind to the Lady Seminoles tonight, so we want to see how we can slow it down. We got Charmaine Murray controlling the rebound. Another attack, and not kind on the rim. We've got 43 seconds left. 9-point lead for IMG. Long three-pointer. Rebound happens. Uncontested rebound. Number 23 was able to drop in. 2 more points. You can hear the stands looking for over the back call, but if she does not put contact on her and box out, you're not going to get that call. Looking for an opening. Coach is going to hold for the final shots. Got one, and Smaya's going to be going in. Smaya's going to be going in to break down this lead, get it a little more manageable before halftime. 27-16 right now in favor of IMG. This is the second meeting for these teams in this young 2019-2020 season. Nice shot from the foul line. First one down. 3 seconds left. Coach is gonna look to press and push. Get a steal without fouling after she makes this foul shot. And got it in the single digits, just like coach needed. 18-27, 3-point shot off the mark. And we are at the end of the first half. That is the end of the first half, folks, with the score. Lady Seminoles 18, IMG 27. We're going to take a short break, and then we'll be right back with all of the sports action. You're watching Lady Seminole basketball right here on SCTV Sports. And we are back. Second half of action here for the Seminoles basketball team. The Noles are looking at a 9-point deficit to IMG, the only team to put a blemish on their record. Coach Alexander, in passion during the halftime, on the way back to the locker room, said rebounding, shooting. If we can take care of rebounding and shooting, then we are right back in this game. They definitely have the talent to play with this team. What they lack in size, they make up for in speed and athleticism. It's just about executing right now and not being bigger than the moment. So, looking to get the ball inside, nice dish, and the penetration that you've been looking for, that we've been looking for, has happened. That's Makira Patton. Makira Patton with 2 more points. She is looking to find some action defensively. Ball on the floor, and that looks like it is a 3-second call. Was not a travel. A lot of people inside the stands are looking for it to be a roll. She actually did not have full control, did not sit up with the ball, so we were able to get 3 seconds. Of course, she did sit in the lane. Looking to see what opportunities are happening up top, trying to get some type of penetration, moving and shifting the zone and longness of the IMG Crusaders team. Starting to bother Southeast a little bit. Wide open shot, up and down. That's 3 ball. 5 quick points coming off of our halftime break. Cuts into the deficit, now only down by 4, 27-23 for the Lady Noes. 2-point shot, number 5. Rebound by Michaela. She is looking for an opening. Didn't see anything on the fast break, so we are setting up and getting into our set. Wide open, Samira Brooks in and out. Got to hit the boards a little faster on that weak side. He would have opportunity for an open layup. Knowles are trying to keep number 23 out of the paint. In and out, good look, good defense. Win for the home team, quick pass, no penetration. You want to get a foot in the paint if you can. Trying to see an opening, trying to see what they're going to bite on. Nice display of ball handling. You got both corners open. Inside for the top. All blue for the rebound. But the Seminoles are all back, and there is not an opportunity for a fast break. She shoots from the volleyball line. That is number 2, Ariel Lotta. Nothing but bottom. Lead back up to 7. Periano answers back with a 3 of her own. Keeping that lead very manageable. Only down by 4. Not scared of the moment. That's the shot that you're looking for. Already had 2 3-pointers hit for the Lady Noes. Another 3-point shot for Tony Alexi. Looks like things are heating up a little bit, so a low-scoring affair. We've already got 3 3-pointers back to back to back. Inside Euro step. Tries to go up for not a jump ball after that miss. While she did not get the rebound, she did not give away from the play. Great job for Ariana Humans. Southeast has come out a little more active this quarter. You got lows, ebb and flow in the game, little mental lapses. You can't afford that for a team that plays a national schedule. Staying up and playing defense, playing in the passing lane. You got a 2-on-2 fast break. This is a keeper, goes in, does not get the layup, and a foul that should not have been. When you think about that fast break and being able to put your hands on all the bulls, you want to be able to stay in front of your team and not dive. And if you do dive, you don't want to hit them. That is a free lane layup. She went in by herself. That was number 23, Sierra Christian. Sierra Christian has 3 fouls. You would look to get that ball inside and attack her, as she has been a factor on rebounding and defense, changing shots. Swing the ball around the perimeter, another 3-pointer wide open, and that's the on-the-back foul that you've been looking for. Boxing out by Samira Brooks allowed that play to happen. When you have a team that is bigger than you, little things mean a lot. We are swinging that ball around. She takes her shot from the volleyball line. Ariana Human starting to heat up. Second three-pointer of the quarter. 35-29 is the score. Lead is still with IMG, but more active. There was a push-off, but she stuck around with her, and the defense of the Seminoles forces a turnover. Now, that man-to-man defense eventually, if it's active, can start to wear down. Love the fact that the Noles are being active and starting to take the pace to the type of quick game that they like. Another shot open in off the front rim. That was the obligatory heat check by Periana Humans. Another opportunity to touch. She's wide open and in and out. That is nothing but the bottom of the net. In her hands, out her hands, and in the hole. That's number 2, Ariel Leiter. Another three-point shot. All right, this is the opportunity to not fall in love with that three-point shot. Got a foul call by number 3, trying to fight over the pressure. We want to make sure that everybody understands how to keep up with us. One way to do that is by making sure you look at all of SCTV's broadcasts and updates and follow us on social media. On our website, visit Facebook at facebook.com/SEH Television, SEHS Television, for links to all of our live broadcasts and updates on the program. We're also on Instagram at SEHS Television, and there you can find more behind-the-scenes footage from our students and our program director. Our website is SCTV.news, and you can find all the broadcasts and check out what our students are doing. Be sure to follow us. Make sure that you subscribe and like the YouTube channel. She thought it was going to be an uncontested layup, but she had a bump on the body by number 5, Charmaine Murray. It looks as if Charmaine's got 2 fouls right now. Trying to get the lead back up to double digits is number 1, Tony Alexi. Tony Alexi for IMG has increased the lead. 40 points on the line for this shot. Okay. Not getting to 40, 39-29. Lane violation for IMG. Negates the basket by Sony Alexi. Haven't seen number 1, Makira Patton, drive this lane for this half yet. She's found some success with it. Looks like the girls are starting to fall in love with that three-point shot. You want to pass it off quickly. After stealing the ball in the backcourt, Charmaine very active, rushing in, and Periana was able to catch her on the drive. Great defense, eliminates the passing lane. Looked as if it could have been an easy basket for Sierra Christian, who has been a terror on the inside. A lot of two-way players on both sides of the court. Periana looks off a 3. Zara Maria does not. Touches every bit of the rim and comes out. 31-39, looking to stop. And uncontested. You've got to play number 2. You've got to play Ariel Loiter. Make sure that she doesn't shoot that 3. And while you are watching her and she's drawing that attention, you had an easy pocket pass for Charmaine Christian. Three-point shot up and out of bounds. Lead is back to 10. 40 seconds left. You don't want to go back and forth with a team like this. You're really pushing and fighting to stay in the game. And then, all of a sudden, when you feel a little less energy, get it zapped a little bit. Reverse layup. Bailed her out. She had nowhere to go. Just playing good defense without touching her would have allowed yourself an opportunity to get the rebound and push the ball up the court. At this point, in this juncture of the game, every opportunity, every basket is premium. Number 23, that's Sierra Christian, going to the line for the first of two. First one up and in. 42-31. Third quarter action here on John Harder Court. She's taking another shot at it, and she cleans up and hits both. And the ball is turned over, did not step over the line, so that's careless opportunities, very careless opportunities that are happening for the Seminoles. They have got to be more careful. It's a race for the ball. It's a dive. White ball. White touched the ball last, and it's going back down. 15 seconds left. Periana did not give up on the ball, and she touched it before it went out of bounds. You want to stick, look and see, call the ball back. Referee wants to restart something, didn't like what he saw. Side out. Number 2, Ariel Loiter, surveying the action, throwing several defenders at her tonight. Basket goes underneath. There's a push off, nowhere to go. Kick the ball ahead, 3, 2, 1, and that is the end of third quarter. We've got 8 more minutes of action. Lady Seminoles are down by 12, So this is the team that they lost to, only blemish on their record. They are trying to avenge that loss, and that game was actually a lot closer than most people would realize. I believe it was a 5-point victory for IMG in a game that the Seminoles led most of the way. There was a fourth quarter collapse that allowed IMG not only to stay close but to take the lead, and then after taking the lead they were able to seal the victory. So this would be a great story of revenge and an opportunity to give these home fans something to look forward to before the Christmas break comes up. A lot of great action happening for the Lady Seminoles and Coach Brian Alexander's first year at the helm. He had a couple years underneath the tutelage of Mr. John Harder, illustrious Hall of Fame coach that spent over 30 years here at Southeast High School. He's a member of several Hall of Fames and a legend that has his name on the court. In addition to being under that tutelage for coaching, Brian Alexander also had an opportunity to be under Coach Elliott Washington, who, by the way, came from this program and is a boys basketball coach at IMG Academies. Southeast is ready to put the ball in play. It is their last chance to get an opportunity to get into this lead. They started off quickly to open up the quarter and faded, so we like to see them duplicate that, replicate it, and continue it throughout the entire quarter. It's the only way they're going to be able to get back in this game. They need to play the defense they played in the first half and also have the offensive acumen that they had in the second. Going into the lane, not a good shot. Body was not squared up. We've seen her make that before, though, but she'd like her to be a little more clear on that runner. We got a rebound by number 3, Michaela McDuffie. Instead of forcing it, she pulls it out. Smart thing to do at this juncture in the game. Ball up top. Periana swung back to her. Looking inside, 3 IMG players swarm around her. They are making sure that that paint is not touched by the Seminoles. Driving in, double pump on the layup, and Periana is going to the line. 2-shot foul. That is going to be on number 23. 23, Sierra Christian. You definitely want to see the action go her way. That's her 4th foul. 5 fouls before there's a disqualification. You're going to take her off the court, and we'll see her again later on this quarter. This is a great opportunity for the Noles to get the ball inside. They don't have that longest defender on the court obstructing their view of the basket and hampering their layup opportunities. Now, this is where you want to speed the game up. Running 2 at every ball handler. Hands underneath. Periana's all over the court. She is making sure that this is a last stand where you don't see a lot of emotion out of her, but her play, you're able to see the fire. You've got somebody that was guarding at the top of the key, then at the circle, and then she forces herself into the play to negate an easy layup. Gotta love what she's doing, Periana Human. She is a junior guard. A couple years starter here at Southeast. You gotta look at the direction of the program. These varsity girls play a very, very tough program. Coach Brian Alexander and Coach Janine Ward are not hiding from any competition. And that's why they've got this IMG national team on the schedule twice before Christmas. These are the games that you learn about your team, and you have an opportunity to take this into your journey when you're trying to get to a state championship. Number 2, once again, Ariel Loida has dropped a long 3-point shot. She is the one person you have got to know where she's at every second on the perimeter. McDuffie with the rebound. Ball swung around, up and down, in and out. Story of the night for the Seminoles. Great defense, though. I love the fact that instead of pouting because she missed a shot, she gets down in her defensive stance and forces a turnover. Excellent job by Periana Humans. Yana, as she's affectionately called by friends and teammates, is one of the real stalwarts of this team. Ball tied up. Jump ball is going IMG's way. You love the fact that there is a defensive fire that these young ladies are bringing. Trying to keep the ball out from underneath. Ariana, being your tallest player on the floor, has got to play ball handler. And step back 3-point shot by Ariolata increases the lead, 49-32, opening the game up. Ariana goes back and answers her 3. She's not afraid of the moment. That young lady came to play tonight. Now, you've got to extend yourself on number 2. Outstanding shooter. She's got all the shots on display, especially from the perimeter. Keeping a hand in her face, making sure that you do not allow her a chance to get inside. Cheap foul. You want to get back to what was very successful in the first half, which was fronting the offensive player. Keeping yourself in front of them, between them and the ball, was an excellent strategy early in the game. Not sure why they got away from it. Got another forward coming back in. That's Charmaine Murray. Charmaine is definitely going to help out with the rebounding. But when the ball is in number 2's hands, not a lot of opportunities for rebounds. 51-35, 51-35. It is a lead that's starting to open up. And we've got, he calls it on the floor. No continuation, but Periana able to shake and bake, get herself inside for an opportunity to reset. Now, if those lanes are open, you got to continue to take them. She shoots that 3. Charmaine Murray with the rebound. Ball kicked back up top. Smaya Brooks gets her foot in the paint. Runners up and off. 5 minutes left. Still have an opportunity to put a dent into this lead, but it's going to have to be bucket, stop, bucket, stop. Got to get 2 stops in a row and 2 buckets, and you'll feel a little better about yourself. Fast break, pass across the lane, layup, and in 3. Kayla McDuffie. Kayla McDuffie, make sure we don't waste that fast break opportunity. Looks like the coach at IMG, Coach Shell, is calling the timeout. She saw something she didn't like. They do have a commanding lead, 51-37. We've got 4 minutes and 45 seconds left in this contest. It's a rematch of an earlier contest played, 6-1. 6 wins, 1 loss is the Seminoles record, and that 1 loss was to this very team, IMG. They're 1-0 in the district, and they're playing very, very good basketball. Tonight is one of those off nights, though. You got to look at energy. You got to look at playing in spurts, and the spurts that we've played in, when we've all been engaged, have been very, very good. Right now, though, we're trying to put 2 stops together along with 2 baskets. If we can do that, then we will have an excellent opportunity to make this a little more respectable score. Again, playing the national team from IMG. This national team has a lot of international flavor. There are players from Singapore, players from Australia, players from all parts of the United States that are here, and they are getting an opportunity to see that American high school experience. Full court press is put on. Looks like a little bit of a stumble. Trying to stay in front and challenge everything. Ball gets across. Number 2, she's going all the way. Call the ball on the foul. Call the foul on the floor. She was not going to pass that one off. This is the young lady, Tony Alexi was the story in the first half, but Ariel Loiter has been the story in the second half. Trying to protect the basket, Lady Seminoles. You do not let that girl open for a shot. One of the rare misses tonight. She's going to back it up and reset as they got that rebound. With number 23, Sierra Christian, out of the game, you would expect for the Seminoles to have more opportunities at getting rebounds, but offensive rebounds have been going the way of IMG. Periana goes inside, pass behind the back, slices in, and is able to use some fancy footwork to get 2 more points. 39-51, 39-51 with 4 minutes left. Not an unimaginable game for a comeback. Starting to get a little chippy out there. So you want to see who's going to be a leader on which team to really take control of this game. Ball out underneath the basket, going back. Missed opportunity. Swipe and go. Tony Alexi, after we had a miss from Charmaine Murray. Got to account for all their players. I'm looking to get that ball in Periana's hands. She's had a way getting inside, and nice up and under. Very crafty ball handling and very crafty on layups. Another opportunity for a 3. Rebound by Charmaine. Periana on her own. 3-on-1 break. She keeps it, gets the Euro step, flips it up, and unfortunately nobody's there to help her. 41-53 in favor of IMG. 3 minutes left. Ref is trying to avoid the push-off. Underneath, wide open. Just a breakdown in communication. 2 easy points. Looks like the crowd is trying to get the referees to look at push-offs, but we need to not focus on the push-off and focus on the lapses in concentration that allow wide open shots. Looks like she's in a little bit of a trouble. 3-on-2, gotta stay home. No foul. Oh, it is. And she's going for a traditional 3-point play. That is Ariel Loiter. Ariel Loiter, she has to have all of 20 points so far. Getting the big back in, Sierra Christian, after a 5-minute break because of foul trouble. She still has those 4 fouls, so if you're able to go inside and grab another foul on it, could extend some life in this game. Charmaine Murray's coming out right now. And Ariel makes 3 the hard way. Key to the game, to stick in this game, is to speed up the pace. Samaya Brooks does just that. Drives inside. We're going to get the 2 points. Foul, and she's going to the line for 1. That's what you got to do. If you can speed up the pace, make your foul shots, knock down the open jumpers and not force anything. See, that's a missed opportunity. Ball tied up. Periana turns into a double team by Brooks and Humans. We get the ball right back. So now we're looking to see who is going to continue that spark. 2 minutes left. Not out of the realm of possibility to string together a couple of stops. Seminoles up top, ball swung to the side, 3-point shot off. No rebound, rebound done. Ball on the ground. That was a quick travel call. She did not have full control, but court awareness, when your teammate hits the ground, somebody's got to come and take the ball from her. 0-0 running, and wide open by themselves. Very fortunate. The Noles were very fortunate. There was a breakdown in defense, and a wide open layup was missed, and ball turned over. Not a lot of time left. Looking to attack. Got a foul. Foul trouble can extend the game. Number 5 has 4 fouls. You would look for Periana to go right back at him. Periana knocks down a 3-point shot. It is 46 to 58, 46 to 58. So a 20-point lead goes down to 12. Looking for the Noles to play a little more active defense. On the inside, up and out, cleaning up the rebounds. And again, Sierra Christian by herself out there. Periana gets the ball, falls down, keeps her dribble. Great display of dexterity. Able to get in for a rebound. Number 14, ball is on the ground. We got a call on the floor. Number 14, Michaela Lowe. Michaela Lowe, she is an 11th grade forward, getting some spot minutes towards the end of this game. Coach looking to get some size to have the rebounding advantage cut. Periana backs up, surveys, looks behind the back, steps in, tries to draw that last foul from Sierra. Ball dropped, tie up. Looks like they're talking a little bit, so you want to make sure that this is the time where tempers can flare. You've got a season, long season ahead of you. No reason for you to be involved in that type of scrum. You want to move yourself out of the way, and if the other team wants to antagonize, you're able to step away and realize, you know what, it's not over. It's not unimaginable for us to have an opportunity to win this game, but a little more aggressive from the IMG team where it counts. 3-point ball has not gone down in the first half from the Seminoles. Number 2 was a walk-in 3-point shot. That young lady, Ariel Loiter from IMG Academy, has hit open looks. She's hit looks with somebody in her face, and she's actually had some heat checks where she's shooting from the volleyball line. Looks like Periana is going to be coming out of the game. Coach Alexander's going to see what some of his bench players can do. Play a little bit of defense and get them ready for the next game and concede this loss to IMG Academy. Still an opportunity, though, to see what your bench can do against top flight competition. Got to travel now with the good defense. Number 11 in the game, takes a jumper very quickly. Number 5 gets in the mix and is able to steal the ball. 2 is calling horns up top. They're looking to get some pick action. The dive is missed. Ball is moving. They are looking to run their set, eat some of this clock up, and secure their victory. They're going to take the first open shot that they see. Air ball by number 5. Number 11 looking up, passes the ball in. We got a layup attempt in and out by number 1, Makaria Patton. Makaria Patton has been the leading scorer for the Seminoles this season, and right now it looks as if everyone was asleep and a backdoor layup came up. This is second loss of the season. Very young season for the Seminoles. Should not derail them in their quest to get to the state championship game. This is the type of game that you'll come back and you'll think, okay, we can fix some things. We can definitely work on our three-point shot, work on our layups, and rebounding. Rebounding is definitely the story tonight, because once they got beat up on the boards, they weren't able to control or stop the second chance points for IMG, and the IMG national team avenges their close loss. They are putting the second loss of the season on for the Seminoles basketball team. And this is the end of our game, folks. 62-46, 62-46, not the outcome we were looking for, but a great showing all the same. Great fans. Our next broadcast is going to be tomorrow night. SCTV will be live streaming the winter concert. Tomorrow night at 6:30 p.m. We'd love for you guys to join us. Final thoughts. This is a early season. Don't think I'll have an opportunity to get Coach Brian Alexander or Coach Janine Ward over, but I'm very confident that this is the type of game that will help them later on in the year. Second time losing to this team, not as easy for them as the first game was. The first game was very easy for the Lady Seminoles to take control of it. It was one lapse that really decided it, and it was a 5-point loss. But right now, looking at what is happening, just a few mistakes offensively. The ball wasn't going in early, and sometimes that's just a hole you have to climb out of. Not really a lot to adjust. Just have to come out and do their game plan, and we look forward to seeing the Seminoles getting back to a level of prominence that we expect from them. Again, this is their only team to defeat them this year. They are 6-2, heading into district play with one district win already. They're still in control of their destiny in this very, very young season. So again, my name is Gregory Alexandria. I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in to our YouTube channel for SCTV. Southeast High School Television has the YouTube station. Make sure that you subscribe. You're able to see everything that we're trying to put on. And again, tomorrow night is another live broadcast. SCTV will be streaming the winter concerts starting at 6:30 p.m. You're watching Seminole Basketball on SCTV Sports. Have a great night. Thank you.